today's stream, we are of course playing Kerbal Space Program multiplayer on the science modes. If you know how to join into that multiplayer, do feel free to come along and join in with us. It's one of the best parts of playing the streams during the week. No, we're at the weekend today. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we are going to go for an exploration today. Today is the day before Easter, so of course we, as traditionally, have to go hunting Easter eggs. Hey Joby1, how are you doing? And I think the first place we're going to go hunting, and Space Frontierist. Hey man, how's it going? The first place we're going to be going is probably Juna and Ike. What is the version of the server? Latest version of Kerbal Space Program. Latest version of a DMP. Should be a nice and easy. So last time we actually went along to Gillybug 1. You can see this. There was a little bit. It is indeed Easter Eve. Yes, of course. There was a little bit of a problem whilst scudding around on, if I remember. Oh, look, Kerbal Engineer works. Great. That's good. We'll make use of this at some point. They're good. I don't want to show the engineer. I do, however, want this information up here. Okay, let's get rid of that and that. You can see here I've got ScanSat installed. This is because I feel that maybe scanning around with only one chance of trying to spot an anomaly might be about a problem. Might be a bit of a problem. There's a launch in about an hour, so you can't stay forever. Okay, Space Frontiers, that's fine. Who's launching? Who is launching? Is it the SpaceX? No, they did the Iridium yesterday, right? I can't remember who's launching. But anyway, on Gilly, where was it? Somewhere very close. There, over here. There's my lander. Where is the green monolith? We found it. We totally found it, and now I can't see it. Let's swap over to this bad boy. It should be around somewhere, if we remember correctly. But anyway, there's green monoliths around, and we, as a species, are going to go looking for them during today's stream. Is that the green monolith over there? No, I'm actually having a little bit of troubles spotting it. I was fairly sure we got it in one last time. Looks like maybe it's respawned. I mean, that would be ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But I thought we were just down the bottom of a cave somewhere. Also, could you do me a favour and turn the kitchen light off? It's a bit bright there. NASA is launching a sounding rocket with an experiment called Aspire. Cool. Chinese space station Tiangong is, of course, falling down. I don't know if it's falling down on the US, but there is a chance that it will. I mean, the US is bigger than most places out there, so maybe. I really thought that the green monolith was right here. Anyway, today we're going to go to... today we go to Juna. We're going to go check Ike out. I actually really thought, if I'm to be honest with you guys, I actually really thought we had a ship around Ike already. This is what I was trying to look for here. Look, there's the actual Gillybug. Ike-Bug 1 relay. This might be the one we're looking for. Yeah, so we ended up landing these. Okay, these are going to get... You know what, I'm going to terminate these, I think. Should we have a look? Try and have a look. We need to build a new set of craft. We need a craft with some ScanSat capabilities, with a couple of landers. Ideally, like 3 or 4 landers. And maybe did ID change? I don't think so. I do not believe so. Oh, IP. No, that's all the same. So we need to make something like this, but there should have been... Where was this guy going? Escape the lowlands. Oh, I remember this. I was going to try and drive him up there despite having like no battery power at all. That was right. I remember. Okay, all right. Let's go back to the space station and make ourselves a brand new craft. A brand new craft to take to Juna. We need to get ourselves a fair bit of scanning equipment on board. We also need to have a lander or 2. Maybe we're going to build ourselves a decent sized craft. I mean, ideally... Let's have a look in here. Do we have any science? We don't have any science. I was going to say, ideally, we'd be headed towards... these. We're only a couple of steps away from them, so maybe we'll start making our way to mining. But right now, let's go make a lander and stuff like that. Strap radiators to something and get as close to the sun as possible. That's a choice. Also, pure DMP, right? No other mods. I mean, we do have... ScanSat as well, but you know, that's fine. Newest versions of everything wise, newest versions of everything. We're gonna land people in this. Do you reckon we can get to Juna today? I think we can. We'll do an Ike and a Juna trip today, so let's try and figure this out. I mean, is that the right size fuel tank? That's not the right size fuel tank. That will also not be the right size fuel tank. This on the other... Oh man, Okay, maybe these are the right size fuel tanks. Yeah, these ones. Okay, cool. We'll do this down to there. We're going to change our body here to a Juna, and then we're going to throw a little Poodle underneath to see if it has the oomph that we need to get off of Juna. Let's have a look. To 8.6. Sorry, 6.3. So that should be fine. More importantly, what is our ISP now? Delta V 3000. Let me call up something back here. Delta V map is probably what we want. That's nice. Cheat sheet. That's great. That's great. Transfer planner is probably another one we're going to need in the background somewhere. Welcome to my monitor, guys. So down here somewhere, wow, failed to pass unknown error. Looks like something may have broken up here, but the thing that I'm actually looking for is this sheet over here, which tells us how much we need to get on and off of Juna with. If we come in and have a look, we only need like 2,000 belts there, so that's pretty cool. Let's zoom out a little bit. We need the 3,000 to get to space. We know about this. Let's call it 4 to be safe. 1,000 to get to Juna, 2 to land, and then the same to come back. Okay, all right, that's a thing. That is a thing. All right, see you in a sec if you do indeed come back, Space Frontierist. So this has got enough to come back and maybe even make it to Kerbin. So let's try and start weighing this down with stuff so that is no longer the case. That's not why we're doing it, but you know that's what's actually going to end up. Like if we do this and this should suddenly make it a decent science craft. Hey Cal, how's it going? We've got the scan set. Do we want to take scan set on this craft, or do we want to take another craft? And we might end up taking another craft for that. Let's get a mystery goo on the go, one of either side. I mean, I'm planning on taking a scientist to repack everything, but I like to have a little bit of balance on my craft, so we'll go like that. These are so light that it literally doesn't matter whether we what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetry them or not. This radar scan though, that's a little bit less helpful. These were on radial. That's not the best. I want to put these down normally. There we go. And then on this side we can go something like here. I think that might be a good idea, and then I can deploy that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, and we should be able to find anomalies with this. I was kind of hoping we'd have the multispectral scanner rather than just the radar, so that's a thing. Oh wow, it's being shared screenshots already. Let's have a look. Newest version of everything, 1.4.1 and DMP 2.5.4, something like that. Yeah. Okay, welcome. You are in. Nice. Runway highlight. Ah, yeah, look at that. Well, you can just right-click and fix it. It doesn't cost any money, so that's all good. That is all good. Right, next thing we need, what were we looking for on here? We need power, and we need ways of returning. Let's have a repackable solar panels down the bottom here, and a way of returning information. I put a relay around Kerbal. Nice, man, nice. Let's get a few of these. I reckon we can probably just go full hog and put all of these down, and then at the same time let's go action group 8. Sounds like a winner. Toggle all those antenna. Brilliant. Okay, cool. We've got power, we've got antenna. We could probably do with a little bit of an battery in there if we got the right size. I've got a feeling now that I've moved it off. No, we don't have the right size, so we could put some more of these up top here. Not this many, just wanted the 2, thanks. And that should help us fly around. Now, do we have enough parachutes on here to actually stop us when we get to Juno? Because that's how I intend to do my landing. I really doubt it. I really doubt that we've got enough, so let's go for 4. I mean, we could probably go for 3 like this. What happens with that? We've got an unobstructed hatch. Yeah, okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Let's do this and pull the staging right, and let's also select my crew. We got a pilot and a scientist. I need more though. Astronaut complex. Let's go. Can you go out the way, please, and over you as well. Samne, Ronrig, Leme, Crosswig, Libas, Tomfert, and Jolvin. Okay. Let's come back out. Stay putting it with the weakest antenna. Nice work, man. Nice work. Scientist, engineer. There we go. We got one of each. That's obviously what we need, is one of each on the craft. This is going to be Juna Egg Hunter. Okay, that's cool. It's also going to be Ike, but that's a thing. We'll be fine for that. But KSP... Oh, sorry, I got it wrong then. We are on the newest of everything-wise. If I quote a wrong number, I do apologise. We're on the newest, the most recent, the thing that Steam will just do for you automatically. Hey, Jack the Green Ghost, how's it going out there, man? How is it going out there? Right, we need to get ourselves some decouplers on the go. Bam. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And we need to make ourselves an interplanetary stage, something that will go to Juna. Okay, we can get this working out. Ideally, something with a bit of extra oomph. I mean, do we want to actually replace this with a docking port? This one here. So we could then turn around and dock onto the fuel that we're going to have, because we're going to have a lot of extra fuel, but at the same... No, okay. I've changed my mind. I thought we were going to do that, but we're not. We're going to just do a one land on Juna. One landing on Juna. The Ike, we're going to do another landing on, of course. Do we need RCS? No, we don't. We do, however, need some decent engines if we're going to make it. What's the best ISP that I have available to me in a vacuum? We've got 330 there. I cannot see over the top of all this. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. What did I just open and close that? Oh, that's the options. Alright, shared a screenshot, open it and closed it. So let's do that and have a look. Bam. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I love that idea. I'm going to set everything up on the laptop. That's cool. Yeah, Jack, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. So 330, 320 on the skipper. I'll take a 400. That's looking pretty good. Do we have anything better than a 400? Even the Poodle is a 350. What's our to weight ratio on Juna right there, if we could, please? It's put them in a very funny way. That should be that engine, and then there's that engine. So why aren't we getting individual stage breakdowns? Because that's not a fuel tank. Lol. Let's put in... Not that one. This one. That's what we want. Is that going to be too much? Is that overkill? That might be overkill. Let's go for... That's not going to be enough. That one? That one. Let's see what we've got here. The Delta V is only 2,000. Okay, that should be fine. Hey, Nerd Gaming, how you doing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do remember you. So that's pretty good, but we want to have more engine... more tanks, sorry, more Delta Vs. Let's have a look. That's 3,000 there. That's going to get us to Juna, fine. And now what we need to do is try and make a lifting stage around here, something so good that it can take us up into orbit. Now, I think what we're going to do is put a tiny main stage sail on the bottom, and then have big old booster tanks that feed into it. I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing it. So we come down to the coupling here. I want to have a big old decoupler, something like that. Then we go for a fuel tank, big fuel tank, something like that one with a mainsail. I believe we just said was the one for the winner there. Mainsail. Clip it down. Right, okay, this I want to have as a different colour. Let's do that so we can see our different staging. You know, we got these can we do something better than that? There isn't a better one than that. That is a shame. MSS, Jack? I'm not sure what you're on about. Okay, let's get just a couple of big old stages going from here, and we're going to get a lot of fuel tank. This one is a lot of fuel tank. And we're going to attach another one to the top. Bam! And then hopefully a mainsail should give us a to weight ratio of 1 here. We're going to pull that down off the bottom. Yeah, that's good. Let's get this brand adapter on the go here, and then also have, if I can find it, advanced nose cones leading in. Alright, that's pretty tasty. I would like to have some strut connecting this to the main stage here. If we could just go over there, that'd be great, thanks. And then we need some engines at the bottom. Skippers, do they have enough? That is the question. To weight of 1.6 something, but that's on Juna. What about on Kerbin? This is where we need to have our to weight ratios now. 0.5, but with the engine as well, 1.2. Okay, so that's got enough to lift. That's good. That's good. I would have preferred it to be a little bit more, but we can actually you sated it. Okay, alright, cool. That's what I'm looking for here. Let's go with more solids. Solids are good, yo. We want to have ourselves a decoupling happening somewhere about halfway down, somewhere around here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go there as well. Okay. Yeah, that looks like quite the stage. Quite the stage. If we now do a few things like have some external fuel tanks. Just noticed that we've got next to 0 SAS on here, so we probably want to try and do something about that. I mean, do we care greatly, or do we just want to put... I'll just do this and then go, can we please have some... I don't have the big ones. That's why. Okay, that's... slightly annoying, but we will live with it. But we will definitely live with it. How do you see your chats during a live stream? So, can I show the other screen? Let's go over here. Basically, what I have, this is my panel, and then I have this one over the top. So this is what is going out to the stream, as you can tell. Ooh, hello, didn't mean to do that. That's what's going out to the stream, and then this is my chat. So that's all down on my second window. This is what I see on my second window, and that's what goes down there. I've got a lot of other things on that particular browser, things like the health of the server and stuff like that. But in essence, that's what we do. You say it, okay, cool. MSS. Not sure what we're going at. Okay, let's pull this one round. I keep moving the Kerbal engineer right off the side there, like so. I mean, like we could probably take this to Joule. I don't think this is actually a Junacraft. I may have slightly overcooked it. That said, we do have a ridiculous central stage, so who knows what's going to happen. Also, this is in the wrong place. Look, we want to take that one and pull it down to the bottom, because of course this is the fuel tank we want it to work from. This fuel tank here. So if I grab that and go inwards, okay, that should work out for me. We've got strutting at the top, we've got fuel lines at the bottom, we have power, we have parachutes, we have Kerbals, we have science, we have a scanning module, we have... I think we're good. I think we're good. You know there's going to be something missing. If anybody can think... Are flaps worth it? On planes, that's where they're worth it. So, anybody have any idea what we're missing here? I think we're good. Terrible staging setup, but I think all in all we're good. Let's pull all these down and we'll start figuring out how to throw off these stages one by one. So the first thing that goes, obviously, is all the solids. Do we want to have a... I listened to stream. Awesome, awesome. Do we want to have... Separatrons? Yeah, let's do Separatrons. We want to have these down the bottom. They need to go all the way around. Now, thankfully, it's putting those in their own separate stage, so we can just move them elsewhere. I want to get these ones pointing away. It's very important that you have them pointed away from the rocket. Maybe do it like this. We'll get a weird little shape kicking off when we do it like this, but that'll be fine. Okay, that's looking pretty good. These are all the Separatrons as stated. Is that this stage here? So if we pull these up, this one will be quicker just to move those like such. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna have a quick drink. Main stage. Okay. Oh, the main sail stage. Nose cone on the SRB? Nah, we'll just punch through. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We're going to drop those SRBs relatively quickly anyway. Alright, the next thing we need to do is just figure out where that stage is. And I think we're probably ready to put it into orbit. What do you guys think? Any reason not to put it into orbit? Disable the Kraken. That would be nice. That would be nice. Let's launch it. Gonna have a little cough. With the spring, man, it brings forth all sorts of hay feveriness. I dislike it. Dislike it. Alright, let's see how this flies. It should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. As soon as we load, of course. Okay, here we go. The flying should work out fine. I've just realised that other people aren't going to have ScanSat, so this is going to be almost a completely... There we go. Almost a completely blind flight. Or at least people won't be able to see me. But here we go. Go. More. Yeah, I don't like the way it's oscillated. Do you guys see this? That one's... Oh, wow. Okay, things are, like, just falling apart. Blowing up. What? How? Okay, let's finish. Fire everything off. Let's see if we can't just get these people safe, hey? Let's just get these guys back home and we'll try again with more struts. We forgot to strut the SRBs. We'll do that. Thanks very much for the heads up. We're going to have explosions? Of course we're going to have explosions. Boom! Quite a few of them. Might need to fix the landing pad, the launch pad. That'll be fine. Got a little bit of debris there. That will also get cleared every half an hour. You forgot the struts. I really need to remember the struts. This should probably go onto a separate craft so we don't get this warning all the time. I could quickly change the server to make it work. Wow, really? Really? Heavy enough to blow up my engines. We could change the server to make it work. But that means like shutting down the server, rebooting it, getting a file from my game, putting it onto the server, rebooting. That should be fine. That should be fine. Alright, next. Yeah, I get it. We'll repair the facilities and then we'll try, if we can, to launch the same craft. Enter that. Junior Egg Hunter. No, I don't want a pilot. I want a scientist. An engineer, thank you. Wait. No, I want to edit. Exactly. I meant to do that. Boom. Indeed. Boom. Yeah, that's annoying. It's mainly annoying because the loading screens. Is this just going to shake itself apart? I don't think so. Oh man, yeah, of course, we've disabled everything that's useful. So we're going to do this. Let's just make our way to the space plane. Not space plane, a VAB. VAB is what I'm after here. I meant to hit the edit button on the launch pad. Instead, I've got to load this, and then we'll load a file. Oh, okay, I did it. Okay, that's all right. I can live with that. Struts. Where's the best place to strut from? Top or bottom? I'm just going to go top for now. I want to make sure we're pairing up. It's a shame that we can't get more than pairs on the go when you are asparagus-ing like this, because obviously it thinks of them in pairs, but there is definitely a six-way symmetry here, and I wish the game could recognise that. That would be very useful. Okay, that should hopefully hold us together a little bit better. We could also strut the bottom down here. Nah, we don't need auto strut. Auto strut is for people who can't figure out real struts, right? Let's just go around here. Let's just make sure. I should imagine we'll be alright, but it's always nice to double check. Okay, I didn't save it, but let's launch anyway. Load. Watch it shake itself apart anyway. Yeah, look. It's doing it. It's going for it anyway. Before I've even gone anywhere. What I might need to do is try and attach these to each other. Why? What's going on? let's just full throttle it through the sky, shall we? Go! Yeah, no. Immediate explosions. Rip. Well, that's... Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm also on the wrong feed for my stream, it turns out. Let's see if we can do something about that. Hey, Zed, you've turned up just in time to watch this thing shake itself apart for no apparent reason. Though we do appear to have hit some sort of weight to thrust balance, which I find very interesting. We could technically go to orbit like this, but we're going to do the same as we did just last time. Let's send those on their merry way. Drop these tanks. Obviously, we need to rebalance our struts. I mean, no other way than that, right? Oh, we lost our engine. Wasn't expecting that. The Kraken does awake. He comes for us when we think we have done. When we think we've done a thing. Oh no, I did not see the mission file, Zed. Oh wow, you've done a mission for. Oh wow. Oh wow. Do I even have Discord open right now? I don't think I do. Okay. Discord. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, but it's not so much the contrast. What I've done is gone into settings and turned my ambient light boost up because we do stuff on the bad side of the planet, right? This is what it's supposed to look like, guys. It's a bit dark, you know. It's a bit dark. As with every mission at the moment, Zed. As with every mission, but I will definitely look forward to giving it a go. Is it the probe.ra? Let's get that down. I'm not actually sure where they live though. Where the file's supposed to live. Okay, we did that. Woo. Let's try and just strut round in a circle. Alright, awesome. Yes, that is the file. That is the file. Let's recover this vessel. No, we're not recovering. Is that not allowed? Let's go to the tracking station and recover it from there. I wonder why it's struggling so bad. Oh, but guys, my apologies for the occasional silence. It turns out I've got a little bit of hay fever on the go, so every now and then I'm gonna have to pause it. That one, no, that's not mine. You're mine though. Okay, do you guys want to come and have a look at my file structures? You might do, you might not. I don't know. If I open up where my believe it's here /Steam. Steam apps, common. Come over here. Hey guys, look at all the games I've got installed. Somewhere in here, Kerbal Space Program, and then there should be a missions bit. Missions, nice. Oh, look at all my missions. I've been working on a few of them actually. Been working on a few. Let's try close. Am I using 1.4.2? Yes I am. I'm using the most up-to-date version. Okay, so we put this one in there. Bam. Alright, cool. Let's go and have a look at this mission, shall we? I think that... Oh, man, I've got too much stuff open in the background now. Hi, I'm over here now. Let's quit to main menu. Let's go have a look. I'm going to be very interested to see. I'm yet to play anybody else's missions, so I think there's a problem. I hope you can edit the mission. I can edit the mission if need be. I'm just going to hit play to start and see what happens. And if there is a problem, you let me know, and we'll figure out where to go from there. So play missions in here. I should have community created proba. Nice, awesome. I need to figure out how we get custom pictures here. Wow! Yeah, cool. I'm in. Let's do it. that is a list of stuff. Okay, one glass of hot chocolate. What cup of hot chocolate down? Mug, I suppose. Okay, unnamed vessel. What are we building here? Let's go and have a look at the builder, shall we? Let's see if we can figure out what it is we're doing. Mission builder. Let's come on in. Open. Proba. Open. Wow, oh, it looks better than what I've got. My missions always look terrible. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is spawn a vessel, get ourselves up to orbit, go to EVA, leave the SOI and reach any other SOI? Oh, around the moon. Okay, go to the moon. What's the difference between 1.41 and 1.42? I assume it's all stuff to do with this. Go somewhere. EVA around the moon. Okay, so is this moon mission? Okay, we're moon missioning. Don't save. Oh no, I didn't. I'm good at menu options, guys. I'm not sure if you've noticed this. Yeah, as for the I don't know. Should we go and find out? Should we go and find out exactly what the difference is? Probar. Continue. KSP version. If you just put that in, maybe switch to that random page I got here somewhere. Hi. Version history, Kerbal Space Program. Let's go into there and have a look and see what the difference between 142 and 141. Well, let's just look at the 141. Variants now support multiple drag cubes, update more parachute models, KSpedia fixes, Mark 1 to 3 pod reaction wheels cost less, fixed centering on the Rockomax, tweaks to the EVA parachute shader. There we go. Those are the things that are different. So basically, it's a bunch of fixes. Kerbal thinking they're still on a ladder when they get knocked off at high speed. I get that a lot. Not being able to quick save when knocked off a ladder. I get that a lot as well. Parachute being loaded large. Well, so there is a bunch of stuff actually. There is a bunch of stuff. Let's get rid of that. Okay, back here. We are doing a moon mission, are we? A moon mission. I'm going to use one of these pods. This is kind of the one you want to go to the moon with, right? And then underneath we want to put... interesting set of bits. That's a little too big. This one? No, that wants to flare out. Let's try a selection of parts. Okay, I'm feeling that one then. Yeah, that's the right size there. To put an engine underneath. Oh, the Rhino. Terrier. Kerbal. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Will this land on the moon? I think so. I think we can land this on the moon. That is quite the engine. That is quite the engine. Is that actually what we want to use here? Let's have a look. Vacuum 340 as opposed to 345. Oh man, maybe not. Oh no, this is the Mastodon. Okay. What about 340? That's only a 290. We want to use this on our way up, right? That's 85. That's 205. Okay, so this is the main lifting stage engine. This is your interplanetary stage. Did I get that the right way around? Yeah. And then this one is for doing stuff around the moon itself. So we'll go like that. That's fine. Then we want some decoupling all the way around the outside. Let's try this. Something like 4 of those. Then we go for big engines because, man, yeah. Oh, that might be a little bit overkill. Hello? You alright down there? No kill like overkill. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? I mean, there is 1,000 reasons why not, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah. This is how I like to play Kerbal. We just go, that doesn't work. Let's do it anyway. Let's pull it out just a little bit, just so that there's some clearance in the middle there. Can that be a cap? It kind of can. Kind of can. Do we have a smaller cap? Here's the next question. Get on the bottom. Get on the bottom. Oh. Boosters, and then we'll have a Rhino in the middle here, and then we'll have 4 Mastodons around the outside. We'll just get lots and lots and lots of these. I want to have these on the unshrouded. No, oh okay. I thought it had a different type. Okay, well that's all right. I'll live with that. Somehow like this and this. Alright, explosions are going to be real. Whether this will actually... Can I stream from your server? Of course you can. Of course you can. I never have any problem with someone sharing the fact that we are doing stuff. Payloads, aerodynamics. All right, payload. Let's go with this. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Yes. There we go. Somewhere like that. That's what it likes, right? Doesn't want me to close the fairing. Why not? Oh, it had a problem with what I was doing there. I don't like what I just did there. Not even close. Edit fairing. Why won't it... Let me get out of here. There. Okay, we can go straight up and then close it. Is that what we're saying? Alright, that's going to have to work there. That's going to have to work there. Any reason not to try this? I have no idea whether it's actually going to have the oomph to get me where we need to go. This is throwing parts together at its finest. Okay, let's try that. That's 9,000 delts. That's enough to get to the moon, right? Enough to get to the moon. Save it, launch it, start mission. Let's do it. Let's do it. I really wish there was a way we could all DMP these missions together. I could quite easily come up with like mission ideas that involve multiple people doing stuff together. I mean, wouldn't it be great if we all launched different parts for a space station? Or if we had multiple Kerbals that needed to approach an area from different ways? Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I'm fairly sure there's stuff that can be done. I would want this engine to be firing as well, because if you can see, whilst it is a little bit inefficient down low, it does have a clear line of fire. So let's try that. I've got a feeling we are horrifically understrutted. Oh, we're on our way to the moon. Oh yeah, we're horrifically understrutted. Oh, look at them oscillate. Look at them oscillate. Well, that was a thing. Also parachutes. Also parachutes. Well, rip Jeb, rip Bill. You fell victim to my standard problem. Oh, I thought they were going to survive then. I actually really think. I think this can go full on Elu. 9,000, I mean, it's getting close, but it's not quite there. You need something like 15,000 delts to get to Elu. You can fly past Elu for 9,000. It's the stopping that's the hard part. Like, it really, really is. Struts. There we go. This is what we need. Let's just fix the world here, shall we? Like so. I mean, why would that not be good enough? And then we'll do the same up here. And that should hold them in a rigid format around the outside. Baby, launch. Let's go. Wait, stay in editor. I've just noticed that we've got all these problems. There we go. Now you launch. Or we take the fairing off. Start mission. You can't just close the big fairings. It turns out so, and that's a shame. That is a big, big shame. Oh, I'm so excited. Playing the first mission that someone has written for me. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I was kind of hoping that people would do this. I really was. That's amazing. All right, let's throttle our way up and just go. Full throttle? Half throttle? Half throttle's not good enough. Full throttle or no throttle, right? Go big or go home. The burning is happening pretty quick. Let's turn ourselves over a little bit, maybe 10 degrees or so, just to start getting that horizontal momentum built up. That is quite the look we've got on the top of the rocket here. Obviously, it's a lipstick. You know, that's what we're making. That is what we're making. Punching our way up to 200 meters per second. Time to hit prograde, and hopefully the fact that we are going through the arc as we are adding speed to it will get us up to a nice position to be in a really good orbit up there. We should hopefully be falling over at the same rate that we're adding speed to our orbit. Oh, look, here we go. Enter orbit up here. Let's have a look at the mission widget. Check the vessel, go to orbit. Then we leave the SOI and go to moon. get into orbit, EVA my Kerbal, land him, plant a flag, do a perform a science experiment. So we can do that with the crew report. Thankfully, Bear forgot to do that, and then we orbit home, orbit the moon, leave the SOI, go back to Kerbin, and splash down. Okay, alright, yeah, we got this. Can you tell by the way that I'm just repeating myself that obviously I am 100% sold on the ability to do this. 150? I'll take 146. I mean, we're not quite equatorial with it, so we're going to have to do a little bit of inclination changing there, but that's fine. Let's just stick ourselves in something that approaches the right orbit. M, maneuver node. We've still got quite a bit to do, and this is the only thing that's got any SAS to it. Does it actually have any SAS at all? I'm not seeing anything that says SAS. We might have ourselves a little bit of problem, but we'll go anyway. We'll go anyway. It's fine. It's fine. There is no way that this is going to be a problem, right? I mean, do I look like someone who has trouble with spaceflight? I just want to kind of get myself pointed in the right direction using tiny thrusts from my engine. Then I'll use time warp to lock myself in position. We'll burn off through this entire stage, which should hopefully get us nicely into a circular orbit. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. And time warp. Let's get ourselves up to within about 30 seconds of Apple Apps. Might even get a little bit closer just to really push it. And about 15 seconds. Let's go full burn. Alright, looking really good actually. Looking really good. As long as we do this burn within acceptable tolerances, we should match up this first orbit fairly easily. I'm not sure what the tolerance is. Whether we get like 10% or something like that. Let's have a look out here. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Getting ready on the X key to cancel everything. Whoop. Okay, that should be there, right? Bam! PR Kerman. Thanks. Awesome. Right, now we need to EVA our Kerbal. We can do this. Pilot, EVA. Bam. Disengaged. Okay, so we got an EVA on the go. Let's do a crew report. No, the deploy shoot is not what we wanted. EVA report. Nice. Let's get that back inside. Alright, cool. Sweet. Monular excursion thing. I read all the words there. Alright, we need to leave the sphere of influence, heading towards the moon. We can definitely go to set as target, turn around here, find our way through here. And that should be good. There. That's the maneuver I want to do right there. Let's pull ourselves around to about here, and we can start getting that done. Nice, nice, nice. It's a shame that I can't close those big fairings just straight away. I would have thought that would have been a nice thing that they would enable us to do. Can I turn SAS on while we're time warping? I can't. That is quite the cluster of engines we've got down the bottom there. I am quite enamoured with them. Oh, that was some hot chocolate right there. All right, let's try going for a little bit of a burn. No, that's not trying to turn in the right direction. Now we'll try and do for a little bit of a turn. Whilst we're turning like that, we should be all good. It says T-node in so many seconds, but I'm just going to go. Going to the moon is not exactly a very precise procedure. It's not like going to Joule or Elu or somewhere like that. Going to the moon, you just go for it. You just go for it. Let's go. Periaps, can I warp here, please? Is that about 150? No, it's about 500. That's not quite as nice as it could be. So, celestial body, any celestial body. It's a bit weird that it's broken it down into expansions.missions.mission celestial body. Like, are the mission planets different from the normal planets? Is that what they're trying to tell us here? It looks like that's what they're trying to tell us here. Okay, I'm totally looking at the wrong thing here. Elu, there we go. Enough to get to the moon. Nice, nice. So we SOI reached. That's cool. Now it's saying I've got to orbit around the moon, but it's not giving me my parameters. I'm hoping, just going for a 55-49. Okay, that's what we want. 55-49. We can do that. We can do that. We'll bring our Apple apps down first. We'll get the 5. We'll call it 56. We'll call it 56. This is meters, right? Yeah. Okay. Just bring them both down. Nice and low. 56. Come on. 56. That's 165. That's the right way. 56. I mean, let's just do a little bit more. Just like that. Okay. Warp around here, and that should put us into the nice orbit that we want. So I think leaving the SOI and entering the SOI is the same thing. I think both of these checks happened at the same time, and it went, yes, you've left the SOI, and didn't, and then it's gone, okay, now looking for the one to get reached, and obviously I haven't entered it, so I think that might be a problem there, Zed. Maybe. I'm looking at the way that it's not triggering, you know. So what we should do then is leave and come back. We can do that, right? That's within my powers, I think. Let's try leaving and coming back. Let's go round and round. Got to face myself the right. It would have been a lot better if I'd brought some SAS with me. But it turns out I'm bad at this game. So, after all these years, you would have thought I'd have figured it out. Right, if I could just exit. And we'll try coming back. I've never tried this maneuver before where I exit a sphere of influence and then try and go back to it. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know if this is a wise maneuver. It's probably really not a wise maneuver. Okay, let's stop there. Let's do add a maneuver. Can I just like push out to go back to the moon, set that as target? Not really. Not really. That's not how that works. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping it would be. Alright, let's kill that and go again. Add a maneuver. Just push ourselves out until we get an encounter somewhere. No encounter. There's an encounter. Okay, now we can just swing it round until they kind of look like they're close together. Somewhere they're going to look good. Or somewhere we could just carry on warping round and hope that that's good enough. Hey, regular Ruby, that's how you're doing. How are you doing? Sorry. Yeah, indeed, it has been a long time no see. We are currently playing a mission for ZTech. He made this mission. He sent me the file. I went, yep, let's give it a go. It's going really well. I hopped out of Kerbin's SOI after leaving, set Mun to the target and burnt towards it. Okay, well, I'm going to go for hopefully the slightly more efficient route. Hopefully. If I know anything about this game at all. I'm just going to push myself up towards this position over here, and then we'll start figuring out how things work. Yeah, it works for me. We'll take that burn. Sweet. Okay, here. Add maneuver. We should be able to get a spot somewhere. No, do I not? Not that way. This way? Oh, it's just going to get worse. Alright, turns out I'm bad at the game. I am bad at the video game. Let's keep it compressed and just go around until we find somewhere that is good. Right, between these two. Maybe the next one should have been the one I go for. I'm a little confused with it being like, here's your closest approach over here. I'm like, oh, that's great, but this isn't where I want my closest approach to be. Yeah, that closest approach would do. Can we bring those together somehow? How about if I go out a little bit? There, that's the maneuver I want, and that's the maneuver we're going to do. Unfortunately, this does mean warping around a couple of times, but that should be fine. That should be fine. It's not like I've not done things like this before. I will show you guys after this one of the missions I've been working on. It's really actually kind of local. Sorry I haven't been on recently. I'll catch every live stream from next week. Oh, that would be awesome, man. It's been some time. It's been some time. Obviously, don't feel like you have to. Don't feel like you have to. But I do miss you. I do miss you. Oh. I'm gonna have some hot chocolate quick. And let's make this burn. All right, we are. I'm supposed to be going towards my manoeuvre node there. I've given myself a little bit of turning impulse using the engines, and hopefully we can make ourselves turn around, facing the right direction, do a little bit of burn, and then we'll meet at next orbit, right? That should be a fun and frolics. So, Ruby, are you aware that Kerbal Space Program has had an update and we now have mission builders? Well, there is a thing that enables you to do builds of missions. That's what we're in the middle of doing right now. Oh, okay. Do I have an encounter there? I've got an encounter there. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. First hit. Let's warp there. Okay, so now that we enter the SOI, yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, I think I have identified an issue to be worked through there. Now let's try and turn around if we can. Turn the SAS off because we don't have any SAS, and turn around. You do have it. Also, so if you have any missions, feel free to send them to me. Drop them in the Discord. I will be more than happy to play it through for you. I am 2 out of 5 missions through making a mission pack. At which point, what was that? That was these guys being out of fuel. Stage. That is quite the tumble. That is quite the tumble. Okay, we're definitely going to slow down. So let's see what happens if we tell it to. No, you're going in the wrong direction. I don't have any thrust vectoring on this engine. I have failed. There's no two ways about it. I have failed. That's a big shame. That's a big shame. Do I have mods? I do have mods, but it's not that important. We've got ScanSat and we've got Kerbal Engineer installed. But right now I'm doing some missions. Okay, I'm going to have to restart the mission. I'm going to have to restart the mission. I know exactly where I've gone wrong. I know the many places where I have gone wrong. So let's open this back up. Enough to the moon. Load. Let's actually leave. You can't fail at something that's not complete. I suppose so. I'm going to come into your mission builders, Ed. I'm going to get rid of that. Where was it? The SOI one. Prober open. Mission failed. Let's see if we can. This. I'm just gonna do that quick. Pop that like that. Okay. Let's save it and test. Well, the actual fix will want to be something a little bit more thoughtful than that. Though that probably would work as well. So now if we open this. Oh, it's wiped all my mission. Of course it has. Why would it not? I've had this before where it's gone, no, actually, the mission parameters have changed, so I'm not going to give you the thing that you just did. I was like, oh, cheers, nice. Maybe that's not the thing I'm looking for. Don't save, not the command pod. I mean, all of these look pretty good, but this one's also tasty. Can this fit this? That's my main. Oh, what is wrong with this? Like seriously, nothing works here. Let's try the KV3. Why not? This looks like more... Yeah, okay, that works a little bit better. I was running so many mods the other week, I think I was at 48 mods, but was only using 22 gigs of RAM. Name your rocket first. Disgraceful mission. Yeah, including all that spelling there. You see all that amazing spelling. That's all gonna stay there. Right, let's try this time. I mean, that said, we could just go straight here. Yeah, we're gonna build a mini-staged rocket. You guys like many stages of rocket, right? We'll come down here. We do this one, and then we go for a bunch of these around. Nope. Yeah, why not? Let's go for a bunch of these around the outside. Let's go with our first impression every time. The first thing that I click on by accident is going to be the one that we work with. We want like that. This and this. Nope. Nope, not feeling that. We will, however, go for a bit of external ducting and go in like so. Then we want to have ourselves down the bottom here. Is that not a couple of... Ooh. Do we not have... Wait. How did we separate earlier? Was that not a mission that I said to... Sorry, I'm just realising that I somehow last time completely sidestepped an issue of having no vertical decouplers. I can fix this. I can make this work. That's no problem. I just wasn't quite expecting it. Okay. Yeah, that okay got a bit louder there. Thoughts are real. Thoughts are real. Do we want to put something like, I don't know, this one here, and then we go for a 2 and pull it out sideways, and we just kind of like step the rocket up like this. You guys seeing what we're doing here? Let's go for 1. This is actually a really interesting challenge, trying to get all these parts, or not all these parts, but trying to get it to work with these parts, or these restricted parts sets. Ooh, look, the flare is a little bit too much there, but I'm going to go with it. We're going to live with it, and then we're going to put this at the bottom. Ah, that's because that is not the same size as that. Okay, let's put that one on then. We'll pull this back out like this, and then we'll do one of these. Yep, and then one of these. Oh, look at that. Yep, boosty engine. This is what we want right here. Hey, Sean Kelly. Yes, I do. I remember, like literally last stream or something like that. Like very recent. Very recent. Hey, how you doing? We want those. We want to have some mastodons. People fans of mastodons. Personally, I do prefer a mammoth. I don't think there's any differences. That was a terrible way of doing that. Can we now just have a single put? I don't think that's going to work very well, is it? Okay, let's go for the 3. If we're lucky, that will just go well for us. Okay, I think that's going to work. I have no idea what the delts are on this mission. I mean, we're definitely getting to orbit. There's no two ways about that. We are going to orbit. Whether this actually has the ability to do something. Wait a minute. I remembered something. Oh, you like? Nice, guys. Thanks very much for taking the moment to like my videos. It does tell YouTube exactly what you guys think of my videos. Well, not exactly. YouTube's not that intuitive. Should we just go like this? Does anybody see any reason not to go like this? Power. Oh, RTGs. I will take 4 of those. Thanks. Look at that. When in doubt, stick them out. And then these ones over here, like so. Anything else we're missing? That gave me 3 again. You have landing legs, right? Where we're going, we don't need landing. All right, we'll put some landing legs on. Somewhere in here. Oh, we'll take these ones. Yeah, we'll take these ones. Just 3 of them. Just 3 of them. Start retracted. That's looking pretty good. Okay. All right. Are we ready for number 2 attempt at going to Mars? Going to the moon. Go to Mars. Don't forget the parachute. I mean, we could have brought them back. I mean, how fun would it have been to go all the way back and then gone, oh, guys, there's no parachutes here. That's a thing that I do quite often. You there. Can we go kind of... I mean, honestly, I don't want this many parachutes, but there we go. I've remembered some parachutes. Or should we go 4? 4 sounds pretty good. Okay, there we go. Boosters aren't going to do anything for us. I don't think a booster's gonna. Let's put some boosters on. When all else fails, if you're not sure, oh, we don't. Do we? We don't have boosters. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. I see no reason not to. See no reason not to. We should get all the way to the moon with this. Start mission. What part? Which part? Kirov, you keep saying that part very loudly, but you don't, like, that part is not very explanatory. I don't know what you're trying to get at. Is the entrance actually blocked? No, look, we're good. We're good. 3, 2, 1, go! Nice. Alright, pull ourselves over to about this sort of side, wait for our speed to get to about 150, then we prograde, and this should now just fly all the way up on its own. I'm looking at how many Gs we're pulling though, so let's try and bring this down to about somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5. Some might say 2 is the ideal number. I think a little bit lower is okay, so we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Obviously, the reason that we don't want to just go as fast as we can is because we've got atmosphere and air, and for some reason, air's got this weird property that the faster you push for it, the more drag you feel, which is a little bit inconvenient, if you ask me. Got to go now. Sorry, Rip, if it goes well. Good job if you complete the mission. Oh, thanks, Regular Ruby. Thanks very much. It was good to see you again, buddy, by the way. It was really good to see you again. We'll catch you next time. What is the mod, sir? Which mod? What are we... Which mod, Sean Kelly? As far as I'm aware, we don't. As far as I'm aware, we don't. Everything you're seeing on screen right now is probably part of the Kerbal, the Making History expansion, the DLC that came out that everybody's got all in a knickers in a twist about. Yeah, these are from the DLC. This is the Making History expansion stuff. The pomegranate, the weird 1.8 meter fuel tanks, this sort of Saturn V combustion cluster on the bottom. They're all part of the Making History expansion, which is necessary if you want to send me some missions. You got some letters. Letters are good. Letters are always good. I don't know about always good. KGB, SS, these are all letters with terrible connotations. MI5 if you must, you know. I suppose that's letters and numbers. I mean, they also do bad things though. Alright, cool. I'm waiting for my window to go in 3, 2... Start talking about bad letters. The bad letters are probably going to show up. Okay, are we pointing sideways? I mean, pretty much. I'm gonna take a little bit of thrust. We're gonna go sideways here, and we're gonna punch our way back up into orbit. No, that's not how you punch. You punch with your full throttle. There we go. Hopefully now. Yeah, everything's looking. I'm updating the thing, the mission. Thank you for being a test subject. I can make missions, but I'm bad at actually doing them. That's fine. Like, honestly. If anybody out there has any missions they want me to test fly, just give me a shout. I am more than happy to test fly some missions. Oh, that was a little bit overcooked. But let's see what the buffer is. How much wiggle room do we have? If I just come along and make this close to right, will it accept? Oh, your brother wishes you'd never been born. It's alright, I'm sure my brother did at several points in his life as well. But, you know, we're both, like, old now, so that we're kind of past that. We just ignore each other instead. Hey, TSG! How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? This is going to take a little bit of time. Let's go for a 4 times accelerate so that my ship can actually turn around. That's one perfectly horizontal orbit. I get very used to following. I was going to point with my finger there. You see this white line here? I follow that with the sideways all the time. Margin for error is 90%. Oh, well, let's find out. 90%, like 10% slack is actually quite a generous margin. So that wants to be 150. Is for me anyway. Alright, if this is not doable, I'm going to come around and do it again. Maybe my inclination's a little bit strong. Oh no, it's 0. Okay. It must just be the Perry apps then, Apple apps then. I'm surprised it didn't be like, hey, it's close enough. I mean, come on, that's got to be close. That's within 5 meters on each side. There we go. Cool. I was going to be like, what? Closer than that? Closer than that? You're of a different colour. The pink was like different. Oh, I've just noticed that your text is all over the top of stuff. The pink was actually a different... Stop moving the screen, man. Where is it? Chat. Come here. I want you to... There. So the thing that we just saw was a predicted... I would have joined you earlier, but the kitchen was occupied. Do you fly KSP in the kitchen? Nice, man. That's sweet. That's sweet. Set as target. Let's... Once again, we want to actually be leaving somewhere about here. Let's make sure we get a good maneuver. I like to plan a maneuver out, even when I'm fairly sure I know that I'm going to be going from the right place. Just double check. You have no idea how often in my life I've done things thinking I know what I'm doing and then ended up realising that maybe I should have done a double check. So that's the thing. Bostock or Vostok? I say Vostok, but I understand it is written Bostock. So yeah, I don't know. However you want to go with from that. Are we gonna face the right direction before we hit there? I don't think we are. We're getting pretty close to my manoeuvre node. So my line colour is also blue right now. It was only because if you take like a contract of put a satellite in a certain orbit in career mode, you'll get the same sort of line as your indicator for where you're supposed to go. Oh! 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 We're out of fuels. Explosions are fun, yo. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, we want to get this. Now, if I remember correctly, look, we can see our Apple apps needs to be about 55. So let's get this nice and close. Nah, we're going up too high. We're going up too high. Let's not do that. Let's go to Perry apps and do some stuff from there. Oh, Kirov, I cannot read, unfortunately. No, I can't read Cyrillic. 1.4.2 is just bug fixes. There were some other things that they did. Very small, minor things. We actually went and looked it all up. There were some things that they were saying were not bug fixes, but when I was reading it, it was like, this is just a bug fix. So, like, added feature, fixed shader on parachute. It's like, that's not adding a feature. Hey, YouTuber360, YouTuber360, how's it going out there? I think I didn't overkill it enough this time. I've got a feeling I'm about to fail the mission big time. What version? 1.4.2, yeah. Do you know Summertime Sega? I don't, actually. Saga? Sega? I don't know. Okay, how are we doing for fuel? I don't think we're going to land. I think I may have got this wrong. Well, Zed, you've made a hard mission, man. This is good. This is good. If we fail this one, I'm going to show you guys my mission that I've been working on. One of my missions that I've been working on. It's a little bit precise, a little bit finicky, but it's good fun. Wait, why am I not getting my predicted orbit? Oh, because I didn't Kerbal EVA. Ugh. 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 Supposed to EVA around Kerbal. Do I have a... No, I don't have a load. Persistent. I should have made a quick save somewhere. Alright, let me show you my mission, and then we'll come back and do Zed's again, because it turns out I am terrible. Terrible. So Zed has done a really neat thing here. Like, wow, this is really neat. If we open up this one from me, that's this is how neat I get. Not very, not very. So I've got a few nodes that are just like floating free. So when you EVA, you get a dialogue mission, and if you kill the Kerbal, you end the mission, stuff like that. This is probably the biggest tip I have to give to anybody. If you have a killed your person, and you just have it as a catch-all end node, and you open them in, and you go failed down here, that is how you get people to stop. This is how you stop the mission when the people kill stuff. So that's the thing. Go to Juna and SSTO. Maybe. I was planning to go to Juna for Easter egg hunting, but suddenly got some missions in, so we're probably going to do these. Okay, so I've got Agent 00K here. She is in the spy network satellite boss place HQ thing, you know, this place, and she has a shuttle over here that I want to set as target to. You can see we're getting close to an encounter there, but we are not doing well enough. And so what you need to do is use your jetpack to get to the shuttle. If you get outside, it goes tip. You can plot your course with the station's maneuver node. You go, okay, clever. So you go back inside, you come over here, you go, all right, I wanna do a standard orbital maneuver, right? You add your maneuver here, you kind of add a bit of speed until it touches. No, we want to take some speed away because we're going from the station to the shuttle. So just like that, you want to make sure that they are pretty close. And then what you need to do is remember this number here, 113.5. All right, and now this is the hardest bit of the mission, is remembering that number there and minusing it from that. I'm even going to... I don't know if I can actually get the on-screen calculator up for you guys. Let me do it on here. So we go 1009.8, because that's the speed I'm travelling right now, and you go minus 113.5, okay, and that tells us the speed we want to be travelling when we're done doing our manoeuvre node. So I'm going to warp to the next manoeuvre node. You might be going, why? Why are you doing this? Well, it's because, of course, the fact that this station has no thrusters. This station has no way of moving around. So what we need to do is get our Kerbal here going back towards the craft. So if I come on up, pull out my jetpack and just kind of make it so I'm floating close. I face over this way, and then we drop 113.5 meters per second. Now I've already done the maths. 1009.8 minus 113.5 gives you 896.3. So I need to keep going forwards so that I can get the 89.63. It should be relatively simple. Relatively simple. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. 896.3. Let's go get that 896.3. So we're coming down to about 0. All right. Here's the 9. So 89.6.3. Okay, that is as close as my maneuver node told me. Now what I do is I come over to the return shuttle, set as target, and look. Look how close we are. We can even now get a little bit closer. Just go forwards, backwards, left and right. I don't think up and down is going to help at all. No, up and down does not help at all. But just try and get this separation number as small as possible. You can really tweak it down. I have hit zeros before, but we'll just go with this. I'm going to warp nice and close. Nice and close. We zip around, and we can even take a moment to look at my Kerbal, having a good time there, being like, "We around the world." That's a Daft Punk tune, right? And then we find ourselves screaming in nice and close. There is our return shuttle over there. We appear to be kind of facing towards it, but not quite. So what I'm going to do is use my left and right translation controls to bring this circle and the yellow and the pink circle together. It's the easiest way to word it. Now that I'm sure that these two are facing the right direction, I can kind of change my camera angle and not worry too much about it. So I'm going to move in nice and close, get somewhere within a kilometre and start slowing down. Now obviously I don't want to slow down too much because I want to get towards it, but at the same time I don't want to slow down too much. Yeah, I don't want to slow down too much because I'll never get there, but then I don't want to slow down too little, else I'll smash into it at far too hard a rate. And I don't want to do that. I want to have a good, lovely time, smashing into things gently. You know. All right, that's a 1 point something meter per second approach rate here. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see if we can get closer to the shuttle. Can I actually go double speed, please? Time warp always your friend when you're doing like these high precision maneuvers. You can just kind of accelerate around without actually having to worry too much about the slowdown afterwards, because you just slow down your time warp and you're actually now traveling at the same speed. Alright, here's the chair. Let's kind of push over towards it a little bit more. More than once in testing I have made it so that my my dude smashes in too hard. Now this is the bit that I struggle with. Okay, so we're on board, right? We're on board. Now the thing we need to do is go back to the Kerbal Space Center. As I say, this is definitely a thing I struggle with. I have tried several times to do this, and I almost always overshoot. It's to the point where I'm actually... How do you make multiple mission stages? For example, one part of the mission is launching one part of the space station, and the second part of the mission is launching it. I think you putting another... I don't know, actually, Zed. I've not tried. I tell you what, when I have blown this guy up, we will give it a go. I've done the ultimate bad. You see this? This is not where I was supposed to be controlling from. That's where I was supposed to be controlling from. I should have had a pop-up when I got into this seat here, telling me that I was supposed to put control over to the probe core. It's in the commands. It's in the list of stuff that I want it to do. So I'm not sure. Every now and then it just won't do a thing for me. Obviously something is wrong with the way that I've set stuff up. I do not know what it is. If anybody out there knows anything about that, just do let me know. Do let me know. Alright, we're going to try and... Oh wow, this is like the bright side over here. I might even now just kind of warp over here and drop my periaps from up here, as this is like the bright area. Look at this. I'm gonna have to wait some orbits again. So yeah, I mean, I would can I try? Yeah, I will get to the new mission update in a second. Literally just gonna crash this guy into the planet. Probably. It should be uploaded in the Discord. Well, in that case, I will go to Discord and download it. Nice, nice. Save file. Another 3, definitely catching people in Discord there. That's good, that's good. Alright, this is looking pretty sweet. Not quite the direction I want to be. Like, if we come over here and do a deorbit, we can probably actually hit the KSC. Nah, it's gonna take too long. We're gonna take a while to do our orbits if we do it like this. So that's fine. How much fuel do we have left? I'm a little bit worried about completely running out. That's times 4. Bring this down to almost touch the horizon. Got people saying stuffs. Let's move back over here so I can see. Link to Discord. Hopefully someone will come along and do that for you, buddy. The Daily Victim, welcome, buddy. Welcome. We are currently just trying to get this guy... You know what, I'm going to do it from this height. We're going to try and get this guy to the KSC. Now, I always overshoot, so what I'm going to do is make it so I undershoot, yeah? That's got to be a winner, right? Surely. There's no way that this is going to mean that I'm on the wrong side of the mountains. Maybe I need to tweak this mission a little bit. Not so fast. How would you notice you are... angling it correct? How would you notice that you are angling it correctly? That's just intuitive. You know, after doing it for several hundred times, I've kind of got the idea of where I'm supposed to be looking. Unfortunately, that is how it's done. New parachutes make KSP a lot more easier. Yeah, well, yes and no. Right. So now what I'm trying to do is land at the KSC. Right. And you would have thought, hey, parachutes, no worries. The parachutes are going to help me out, no problem. The thing is, if I don't make it over that mountain, they're too tall for the parachutes. Too tall for the parachutes. No, I want to go up more. I'm just going to burn off as much fuel as I've got. I'm trying to push my periaps more around here, because as I say, I don't want to be on this side of the mountains. I had a burnout. What? Well, this is making it back anyway. Alright, anyway, Zed has dropped... Well, you guys watch that. You guys watch that. Prober no longer is good, so let's get rid of that. Of course, if you guys have missions that you want me to play, just drop them down. I will definitely give those missions a go. I'm quite excited for those, if I'm to be honest. Quite excited. I have no idea what this thing's going to end up doing, this probe core. I kind of want to see, but at the same time, we do have another mission to go do. Is it going to burn up? Is it going to explode? Is it going to do anything interesting? Or is it just going to sit there doing a glow? I think it might just sit there doing a glow. No, the name of the stream is not appropriate anymore. Let's get rid of this. KSP, Kerbal... Viewer mission testing exclamations. I've already got exclamation marks on there, but we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more. Right, thanks very much. That should now change. If you guys don't see a change, in the title, do feel free just to refresh your pages. That's the one I'm looking for. Sorry, my brain just totally broke there. This guy should be going pretty well. He's going to crash somewhere close to the KSC. When I make low Earth orbit, it is not intersecting a specific line. How will you give me a tip for that? Oh, dude. So when you're trying to get to a certain orbit, or when to rendezvous or rescue a Kerbal, honestly, I need to make a tutorial video. It's a solid 20-minute explanation, if I'm to be honest with you. Steam says I only have 11 hours less. Oh really? Okay. Well, I mean, to be honest, like most of my Kerbal time was done during collaborative warfare, which was done in a not Steam save. So whatever my Kerbal time says, double it at least. See, we fell short of the mountain. Alright, well, failure there. I'm doing pretty good at failing. So in here, we should now have Prober 2. Prober 2. Open. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. This time, more overkill. More overkill. I don't think I said quite enough. More overkill. It requires a converter-tron and a drill. Okay. Oh, okay. Need to take a drill with me. Oh, the parts. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's think about this. Coupling is a little awkward, but nothing undoable. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll need a way to fly. We need somewhere... No, that's going to have the fuel in it when we fly. And then we need a tiny small holding tank. I might even actually make the landing craft look like this. Yes. Yes. You say 2,000 hours before. You can always slow down, but not always speed up. It's true. It's true. Something like this. Tiny engines, just ones for. I mean, like we could probably just land a single engine here on the Mun like that. I don't have the Convertitron, do we? But we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's do that now. Convertitron. This is a must. I mean, literally, we will not win the day without it. Okay, so let's try this instead. Let's put one of these here, this underneath, get 3 of these on the go, and we should have like some sort of tiny radial holding tank. So that's where we're going to put our ore. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm now going to kind of clip that through there, so it looks like it's actually a single piece of technology there. So it just takes practice. Yeah, it does take practice. But like, so if you're nowhere near, my best piece of advice is to start again. If the lines already cross, my best piece of advice is to try and do all your changes from the point where it crosses. So put down a maneuver node just after the crossing point, and then start speeding up, slowing down, radial in, radial out. You don't really want to do the descending and ascending node unless you're at the point where the lines get your descending and ascending node. That's hard to explain. That's the hard bit to explain right there. Alright, let's make sure that these actually fire. Okay, that is looking alright. We need a drill. We need a drill, and we need power sourcing. Alright, if I do that, how far off of balance do you think we're going to be? How much does this weigh? This weighs 0.25. Okay, so we need to put a 0.25 here and a 0.25 there. If I have a little coughing fit, I'm sure we'll do well at that. I mean, these are 0.1s. Put 2.5 of these down, right? That works, right? Yeah? I mean, I could quite easily just go like 1. No. Where did you go? Come here. Come here. 1, 2. Okay, right. There we go. We've kind of got balance. Kind of. This is definitely landing and Kerbin on its side. It's gonna end up like that on Kerbin. This is how we land on Kerbin. We do, however, need some SAS in here. Oh, and let's take a parachute on top as well, so we don't actually land like that. SAS, where are you, my friend? There's some SAS. Right, now we need cooling and powering. DMP on Tuesday. DMP is happening right now. The server is running in the background. I just came to do Zed's mission because it seemed like a fun thing to do. Let's get some radiothermals sticking out here. 3 of those. Do we have any thermal control? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We are going to blow stuff up. What mission are we simulating? ZTech has sent me a mission to try, and that's about all I know, to be honest with you guys. And that is about all I know. Okay, now we need to put like the big boys on the back here, or no. Now we need to, because what I was thinking is like we move these over here, and then we have a docking port in the middle. But no, that's not working for me right now. Like that. That's what I want. I'm gonna put these on the outside. We're gonna. Oh man, this is gonna be beast. This is gonna be beastie. In fact, I'm gonna make it proper beastie. Do you guys like beastie? I like beastie. Let's go for something big. Something big. What's this? This is a little point. No, it's this one and up. Okay, so we take that. And then we take this. Yes. And then we go to the 2.5s, which are these. Nope. I really wish they hadn't changed all the looks of everything. That's those. And then we go from that to this. Oh, close. Close. Do we have the... next adapter up. Unfortunately not. That is actually legitimately a big shame. Can you move the chat slide? Yes, I can. Wait, where's my mouse? It's down here. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there, and then I'll move the Kerbal engineering over here. It's just I get a lot of stuff over here nowadays, so should I inform you that you have a splashdown in a specific area? Okay, that's cool. So for sure, you meant to say that if I reach the line, I will counter the descending path line, but scientifically. If I reach the line, I will encounter the descending path line, but scientific. Oh, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Sean Kelly. Can you use fairings for adapt? Let's try. I'm gonna get a 2.5 shell adapter. Bring it out like this. I don't want to do that yet. That's the main thing. Then we want interstage nodes. And then down here we go. Give me this. I want to connect to that stage, right? And then we go no. And I want you. Build fairing. Can we somehow do that? No. I think there is a way of somehow. I've seen this on someone's channel, but never seen how it actually works. Is that the right size for that? No, it's too big for that. Is that the right size for that? Maybe that was right. Okay, let's put that there. No, we can't connect those two together. I'm sure I've seen someone connecting two sets of fairings together. So, at the moment, no. I do not see how to connect fairings together to make them a shroud. Yeah, no, it's not having it. It's not having it. That is unfortunate. I would have liked to have done that. Would have liked to have done that. What else do we have access to here? Let's go 310. They're pretty good. 290 at sea level. That's better than the main cells. Let's go with these Bobcat engines, shall we? Oh, they're actually a little bit smaller than I thought they were going to be. In fact, they're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. Yeah, that fits. What else is the same size? Well, we could go for rhinos, but they're a little bit bigger. Doing it backwards would have done it from the other side. Maybe. Alright, let's just strut those. I'm looking at my delts right now. I'm not feeling overly hopeful, but we'll see. All this needs to do is land, right? And I need to make sure that I do all the EVAs in the right order. Oh yeah, that is smooth and amazing. Let's strap some solids to the outside and call it done. Strap some solids to the outside and call it done. Why would I not? So it's twitchically proven. Got some struts down below. I think we're alright. Well, we need to strut up the solids as well, of course. Now, if I wanted to be super sneaky and super efficient, I could asparagus these sets of 3 into 6. But I think we're good. I think we're alright. I think we're all good. We're going to call this Bob's Happy Little Accident. Right, there we go. Save it. Do we have I don't know. Are we even close to being out of the land? I don't know. We'll try it though. Stay in editor. Who have we got in here? Who have we got? Change everybody's look. Go. Stop. This is an evil mission. This is an evil mission, but we'll see what we can do about it. Did not check my staging. Did not check my staging. That's the thing that we need to double check on right now. Make sure that we're not about to die. Twitchi Kalia, aerodynamic. Yeah, oh, well, maybe aerodynamic in the world of Twitchi. All right, let's not try and close stuff on top of my hot chocolate bottle here. Please work for me. Okay, press T. Throttle up to about EA. 2, 1. Staging. That's those ones. That's these ones. Then this fire. All right, 3, 2, 1. Fire. Should work out all right for us. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good. Sean Kelly, if you need to explain the joke, it's probably fallen flat. Keep trying to explain this to my mate Pete. On the third time of telling the joke, I'm like, dude, we got it the first time, man. We didn't laugh. Yeah, I'm going to just drink now. Okay, alright, this should work out pretty well for us. We're going to try and push up our Apple Apps to 150. Remember, we need to hit 150 a circular orbit, then we need to EVA, then we go to the moon, whereupon we hit a 50-kilometer circular orbit. Ooh, look at the particles now. But of course, if you go too far, you don't see them, because you know that's the way the world works, right? Let's pull down the thrust before we hit 150 there. I slowed down. Oh, because my solid fuels hadn't popped yet. Lol. Okay, we're just going to let them lift like this. Nice. It's very scientifically unaerodynamic. It is. I mean, like now we've got kind of like a trident on the go, and that might be a little bit better, but not by much. Not by much. I can't believe we went up so high. We're actually going to have to slow ourselves down at some point. Or because my solid boosters didn't burn out. Disgusting. Oh! Oh. Oh. So, you know I was saying about how if you don't spot this, if you don't cross the line, you might as well just start again. Yeah, that is the kind of distance where you might as well just start again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the mission. We're going to keep the craft, though. Going to keep the craft. I didn't quite realise that the thing had been tilted. Yeah, nice one, Zed. Thanks. Just an AI laughing maniacally to himself in the chat there. It's trigonomically beautiful. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. So obviously we're not going in the direction that I thought we were. So do we want to go north or south, guys? Which is your favourite way to fly, north or south? It looks like, honestly, we're going to have to come south. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. This is actually really awkward. 24 degrees. 24 degrees south. Let's try and think about where that would be. South. Like over here. This is the direction we need to lift. Alright. 3, 2, 1. West? No, surely it's east. We're coming, yeah, coming down and through this way. Yeah, no, we are going east. You can't put me off like that. Alright, 23 degrees. It's somewhere over here. I'm just gonna take a pit. That's 40. That's maybe more here. Maybe more here. Let's turn on some SAS so that we could. Oh, I think I've overcooked it. Needed some fins for a move like this. Pro grade. Pro grade. Pro grade. Well, that went well. We're kind of facing in the right direction now. No, that's north. That's not. Oh man, no. Over this way. No. All right. This beast. It needs fins. Who knew? Who knew? How do you like being put out of your comfort zone? It's rather uncomfortable, actually, buddy. All right. So if that's the case, let's open this up. Happy little accident. We need fins. Oh wow, we need fins. We don't have fins. Okay. Okay. So we're going straight up. Alright, okay. I know what we're doing now. I know what we're doing now. So, obviously, when you turn, you are inducing torques into your craft. Sounds like you are falling in a low orbit. Yeah, you know it, man. No. Yeah, when you turn, you induce a torque on your craft, and the drag on the top also induces drag on your craft. So what you need to do... Oh, look. Oh, we're here. This is almost perfect. It's just put me here. How it... I'll take it. I don't care. I'm just going to go yes. This is one thing I have noticed in the mission builder, is the fact that you can sit and tweak and try and get everything lined up perfectly. It's like that spy mission I just showed you, where there were 2 craft in orbit. What I actually wanted to do was make it so the first orbit round you can just do a tiny little burn and get to your craft. Oh, I'm throwing stuff around. Unfortunately, no matter how much I thought I understood what was going on with the tweaking of the orbit, I would do a little tweak and then it would do something unexpected. Unexpected. I don't like that. It would like move things around in funny ways, or it would not move them at the same rate, anything like that. It was quite awkward. So I ended up just going somewhere closer, going right. That was good enough. That'll do. Okay, we're about to lose our solid fuels. That's pretty good. Let's throttle up a little bit more. We are 14 kilometers up, headed towards an apoapse of about 40 kilometers. Though, actually, we are headed for an apoapse of 150 kilometer. I'm just going straight up so that when we're up here, we can do some. Let's actually go radial out. So when we're actually there, we can do our ascending burn and stuff up outside of the atmosphere, because that was not all that helpful. I want to be like that somewhere, and then speed up and put it down, speed up, put it down. Trying to make these as coplanar as possible. They both look like they're following the same line. Unfortunately, when you get a little bit further around, no matter what you do, even if these 2 lines are parallel, they're not going to work out well on the 90-degree round mark. Going to be great on the other side of the orbit. Look at that. Apoapse is in the right place. Is periapse in the right place? I'll tell you what, we're nearly good enough just to take that as is, right? Let's pull this back this way. It's getting close. It's getting close. If I just keep doing it like this, then hopefully things will work out for us. Something like that. That looks like a pretty good maneuver to be doing there. Let's go maneuver node. Which version of KSP are we using? We are using 1.4.2 with, of course, the Making History expansion DLC installed. I'm just going to clear my throat again. There's the thing I need to do every now and then. Okay, this should work out pretty well for us. Hopefully we're going to come up to the top of the burn just as we get our heading sorted out. And this is why I don't test my own missions, like yourself. It's alright, man. It's alright. 1.4.2, yes, the latest one. If you just, set Steam to upload, auto-update, you'll end up in whatever version I'm in. Okay, we're getting close. We are getting close. Is this going to straighten up here? Brilliant. Looking in the right direction. I kind of want to go warp to next maneuver node. It should give me a few seconds leeway. It's not a second stream, no. It's a change of direction of the first stream. We were doing a beautiful DMP, and then Zed was like, hey, I've got a mission for you to try. I was like, missions? I love missions. So we did that. No, 1.4.2 has a separate BDA version. I should hope so. I should hope so. It's one of the things I want to start seeing if I can take advantage of in the mission builder is BD Armory. Got a feeling there's some good missions that can be done. That does not look like the burn that I'm performing here. Let's just follow it through and see what we get from the end of this. That was rubbish. I could tell that wasn't going to do that. Let's radial in. No, radial in. Then you're a Miss Reverse. No, she's Miss Reverse. Sorry, my girlfriend's misaligned on the internet. Not as in, like, she's skew with. Her name is misaligned. the kerning's horrible. What am I doing here? Just what am I even doing? Can we get this coming down this way? Is this going to be a good one? Please work. So the problem here is that I'm trying to change things from places other than Peri-apps and Apple apps. So I should just make the unaligned, misaligned. Yeah, you got it. 1.4.1 version DMP doesn't work with 1.4.2. No, but DMP 2.5.4 does work with Kerbal 1.4.2. I know because I updated and played earlier. In fact, we were playing earlier. There's no updated about it. Well, there was an update, but what is my religion? I have no religion. People have tried to make me see various things, and I'm like, yeah, why is that any better than Krishna? And they're like, what? Well, go on, your choice. Why is your choice better than any other choice? And they're like, what do you mean? My choice is the only choice. So, like, that's not how you convince someone. Alright, let's get Jeb outside. Bam. What? No! No! Is it literally this? Is it literally this? Do we have any fuel in? Be gone. Be gone. EVA. There we go. Right, mission complete. Now we need to leave the SOI. Alright, now we're going over there. Set that as target. No, we can leave and come back at any time, though I think I might actually wait until another warp. Am I an atheist? Well, like, sort of, but I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it. Like, I have my lack of belief, and other people have their belief. But yeah, essentially, I'm like, how could anything create this? Although, it turns out, as I am quite, I wouldn't say a strong believer, but as I am convinced that the simulation hypothesis is kind of correct. I believe in the mathematics behind it, though there are lots of things that do show that we're not in the simulation. But if you do accept that we are in an ancestor simulation, yeah, you got me. If you do accept that, but you say that you don't believe in a creator, who wrote the program to run the simulation? Which obviously means I believe in a creator somewhere along the line, right? That's a thing right there. That is a thing. Alright, let's add this maneuver. Let's go up here. This is going to be about... Oh, there we go. I was going to say this is going to be all about timing, but those two orbits were definitely the timings I was after. So we're going to come in like this. We're going to do this maneuver burn, but very shortly after doing it, we're going to try and figure out how we can not crash actually into... What happened there? Crash into the moon. No gaming. I don't think you can reach the moon from that orbit. Deleted the moment I did it. It's alright. I know how to fly, man. I know how to fly. Unfortunately, sometimes I don't enact it as well as I know what should be done. So a lot of people are like, ah, you're terrible at this game. And I'm like, yeah, but you wouldn't even know what to try to do, let alone actually pull that off. But, you know, whatever. I'm not one for arguing with people. I respect. Thank you very much. I also respect your beliefs. I respect your right to have that belief. Okay, let's get in there. We're gonna get close. We're gonna get close. All right, this is the one we want. This is the one we want. 800 burn. Go. No, staging happens. Go. Staging happens, man. Go. I'm just gonna activate from here. We should be able to land on this. As long as we don't completely kill our fuel, as long as we have more than half left, we'll be fine. It's these extra steps. I respect your ability to respect other people's respect. Yeah, there we go. See, we're such a respectful group round here. Well, it's what I like. It's what I like. The respect is not just earned; it is given. Are you trying to simulate the USSR moon mission? No, I think Zed just wanted to give me the most difficult mission he could come up with inside the actual sphere of influence of Kerbin. Which is interesting. It's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. The problem with the USSR moon mission is it didn't take a mining rig to. Where is it? Where is it? There's the mining rig. The mining rig to refuel. Though maybe they should have. Maybe they should have. Is this gonna burn out? Is this gonna work out well for us? I'm not sure which way this is gonna end up working for us. Look at that loop there. Whip. That's nice. I want to do that one. If we could do that one, I'll be a happy bunny. But you do not know what I believe. I don't think if you or me are grammatically correct. No, I don't know what you believe, but I respect your ability to believe in whatever you want anyway. You could believe in the... You could actually honestly believe in the flying spaghetti monster, and I would still respect your choice there, despite it really not being a thing to believe in. Hi there and get off YouTube. Hey Houston, how are you doing? I think you have a problem. Get off YouTube. What, you want me to get on Twitch? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to go to Twitch. As much as it would probably annoy all the people that I YouTube with to just go to Twitch and get my partnership, I reckon I could just go to Twitch and get my partnership. Oh man, look at this. This is bad orbiting right here. Let's add a maneuver and see if we can't get this. There we go. That's the one we want, boys. I've got it. Warp here. Just a little bit more fuel. It's actually a little bit more fuel than I would have liked to have. I think you will need the mining rig to complete the mission. Accidentally positive outcome, yeah. That's good though, man. It's good. I like it. I like it. Okay, this seems to be working for us. We'll come down to this one and see what we can do about circulating. Yeah, okay, so we did the EVA. We've left. We're now trying to get out orbit. Oh, that orbit. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Where is the best place to get there? So, like, that is the orbital plane. We literally don't... Honestly, if I wanted to just do it in one burn without... There. But I'm also going back the other way. Let's just turn around. Let's just come to full stop and we'll figure out what we're doing from there. Are you able to see our comments whilst live streaming? Yeah, as Zed has called out, it's called having more screens than one. When I say I believe in Allah, it doesn't mean I'm Muslim. I mean, if you call it Allah, it almost does mean that you're Muslim. Else you'd say Jehovah or God or one of the other words for this same entity. Or you live in an Arab state where that is the acceptable word. I don't know. I don't know. And we have swapped our position around the planet, right? Ah, we're out of fuel. Ah, and we are out of fuel and out of time. With that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time. Well, I really hope more people set me challenges out there. I'm probably going to go away and have a go at this. I'm going to go away and have a proper go at this when I'm not just trying to communicate with you guys, because that is always my top priority when streaming, is just talking to you guys. So yeah, I'm going to go away. I'm going to maybe do a video of this, send it to Zed, be like, your mission's great, thanks. But yeah, I will see you next time when we're going to do a whole host of other things. Bye!